If you know this channel, you know we love our Lego minifigures.
2025 has blessed us with so many amazing minifigures, almost too many to count. But Methuselah and I are here to break down our top 100 Lego minifigures this year.
Guys, this is a biased list, completely subjective and biased list. So Daniel Lewa and I totally projected our interest onto this. We did try to have some good representation for a lot of the themes for figures we thought that were cool that we didn't even own. Just take this with a grain of salt, guys.
We're not considering any Duplo figs, mini dolls, anything like that. This is just pure minifigs.
These are just, yeah, what we consider the traditional minifigs or big figs in some cases. Okay, let's go ahead and start things off with number 100. It's my girl Sue Storm. She looks like Sue Storm. Yes, that's what I like about her. She looks like the comic Sue Storm. Does it look exactly like Vanessa Kirby specifically? I don't know. She doesn't have dual molded legs. It's unfortunate, but hey, she's cool.
Next is Aunt Marge. And while this may stretch the definition of a minifigure, we cannot deny that this is one of the most out there figure designs that Lego has ever done, and it just deserves respect. Like, I cannot believe that this is real.
Next, we have every Ninjago fan's love interest, Casual Harumi in her nice casual garb. Something Ninjago fans wanted, I guess, for a little bit. What is there even to say about Casual Harumi? Ninjago is going downhill, guys.
Hot take. Well, stay tuned for a video on that later.
Next is 97th place is the technically baby zombie from the Minecraft movie, even though it looks like it's 5,000 years old. But it's just so uncanny and novel that I love it.
Along those lines is Jack Black from the Minecraft movie. It's just crazy to have Jack Black finally in Lego form. They were able to capture his hair and beard pretty well.
And then we have Superman at 95th place. Okay, he honestly just made the list because the fact that Superman is back. Because this is the Fantastic Four of DC, where he just doesn't have any detail or like reuse pieces, no dual molding legs or anything. It's the exact same thing that happened to the Fantastic Four, which is unfortunate. It is cool to have Superman back, but I wish he could be back a little bit better.
Next is The Thing. This figure is full of highs and also some big lows because you have a great new head print and a great new head mold, but he just does not have the size that you would expect the Thing to have.
Yeah, at least he got a new mold out of everybody. And then we have Ant-Man, the first quote-unquote accurate Ant-Man that we've had that doesn't have an open mouth. But this time, the leg printing has been omitted, so we can never have our cake and eat it too. Well, we can't even have a cake in the first place when it comes to Lego Marvel minifigures.
Speaking of which, we have Spider-Woman, who is able to even have some dual molded legs, which is crazy.
Hashtag need that. Next, we have Zero from Lego Dreams. Of course, Lego Dreams minifigure budget was $10.3 million per minifigure, and they just went all out. Like, it's a cool digitized Trojan warrior.
Next is Edward Cullen from the Twilight, and this figure is actually peak because it has reflective, sparkly, shiny dots on his face, just so he can shine in the moonlight.
Speaking of peak, we have Leaf from Animal Crossing, a iconic NPC. I just love his oval head. It's like a circle but slightly elongated. It's this big satisfying circle with a nice hat on top. Honestly, I think every 2025 Animal Crossing minifigure is on this list because they're so goated.
Next is Hot Tub Trooper, arguably the best and most desired minifig of all of Star Wars 2025. But for Lego Star Wars, the video game fans, this is just something that we would have wanted to see forever. He's even got the Empire branded shorts.
87th place is Sherlock Holmes. Now that's kind of dope and iconic to get into Lego form, right? It's kind of the namesake carrying this minifigure rather than the detail.
Doesn't look like RDJ. Next is Moriarty, the foe to Sherlock, and this just is a great classic looking minifigure. Nothing too crazy on the detail.
Next is Sparkplug, who needs to be even higher because she's got arm printing on some tattoo. She's a more classic, a little bit older, quote unquote OG skin in Fortnite. Super cool to have her. I'm sure this hat piece isn't new for her, right? I'm sure this is a reuse, right?
I'm sure this is a new piece for her, bro.
No way. If it is, then she's got to be higher.
I mean, it's not the most exciting figure. If we were ranking just on the amount of new molds and details, prints per square inch, then this would be a very different ranking.
And she's also a great mascot and representative for one of the biggest video games of all time.
I don't think of Sparkplug when I think of Fortnite.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's because you're not an OG like the rest of us. Okay, next we have Fang from Animal Crossing. Yes, 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 and yes.
Next we have Goldie from Animal Crossing. It's just Animal Crossing sweep on this because every single one is translated perfectly from the screen to the physical realm.
Okay, the beast has got to be lower. Look, what are those eyeballs, bro? He looked like he just took something. I don't know. But next is the Beast from... they have some good minifigures in that Beauty and the Beast castle. He's probably the best one.
Pretty sure this is just his mini doll head that was just transplanted on a minifig body.
Okay, so it has the mini doll design language for the head. Okay.
Next is Stitch, just the two-armed version, but he did have a big movie this year, so it's cool to actually have a Stitch minifigure.
Next, in 80th place, we have Krusty the Clown. The coloring on his face is a little rough. I know he's a clown, so he has face paint, so it's not like the classic Simpsons yellow, or it's a different shade, but this is probably one of the coolest minifigs to come out of the Krusty Burger. Actually, all of those minifigs were super dope, getting Bart, Lisa back, Homer back. But yeah, good to have some Simpsons representation here.
It was wild seeing Simpsons in Lego. Like, it feels like it shouldn't exist, but it does. Next is Zombified Piglin. A nice variation on a classic Minecraft mob. It's almost like Venomized Marvel characters, but in Minecraft.
That's just a cool looking figure. I need that. I hashtag need that. Next, we have Dedra Miro from Andor, right? This is not canon to me. No, this is not canon.
What do you mean? The best TV show ever made, and this figure perfectly represents very, very great character. Great, but very evil.
It's like X-Men. It's a great TV show, but it is not a great Star Wars TV show. Same with Ahsoka. That can go straight to the diaper bin. Okay, sorry. Zombified Death Trooper.
This is really rocking the Kintsugi vibes. We're seeing that a lot in media lately, like Kronos from Hades 2. But man, I love this minifig.
Well, you might be the only one who knows the Hades 2 references. I'm just going to warn you right now. I'm
to make people aware of it.
There's no offense. I'm just letting you know. Next, we have Drix from Ninjago. They get the Forbidden 5, which were really cool minifigures this year. I love the spiky shoulder pads, which match really well with the spiky chest printing.
Yeah, it's a cursed look overall, in a good way. Next is Heath Ledger Joker from The Dark Knight. The purple on this suit maybe is a little too bright, but otherwise, it's great to have a very solid representation of this character.
You're talking about the purple is too bright. Look at the hair.
Yeah, it's definitely Lego-ified, which is weird to say about a very dark character.
Yeah, it's just like the vibe of the movie, The Dark Knight, doesn't match this minifig. So maybe I don't know what the best case scenario would be, but it just doesn't quite look like The Dark Knight. Next, we have Zarked with one of the coolest hat molds ever. Like, yeah, and this is the problem. People are saying that they're a fraud in the TV show, but if you don't watch the TV show, you don't need to know that. And it's just a cool minifigure. So that kind of shows that maybe, hey, TV shows aren't always the best thing, but at the same time, they could also enhance it. Okay, I'm not going to go down that other. Okay, next.
Next is Llama Sue. Immaculate depiction of a Kaminoan in Lego. Everything, like the collar is kind of molded into the headpiece, the dress, like, man, for any Attack of the Clones fans, which we admittedly are, this is peak.
Star Wars got some crazy minifigures this year, and unfortunately you had to pay the price for them, but holy crap. And then we have the Tin Man from Wicked. I really, really like this minifigure. It's cool to see such a kind of classic character in Lego. You could even just think of the original Wizard of Oz with this Tin Man.
Next is Ki-Adi-Mundi. While we've seen Ki-Adi-Mundis before, it's been a very long time, and so it's a welcome return to form.
So cool. Same with Ayla Sakura. Great. I love the leg printing. I love the head mold. Star Wars got some great minifigs this year. Holy crap.
And Harry Potter also had some good figures with nearly headless Nick. Love the collar, the frilly color, and the kind of the frilly detail throughout the entire figure.
New addition to the Lego roster is the Star Trek franchise. Captain Picard, Patrick Stewart, right?
Yeah, finally we could get a better Professor X minifig head.
For $400.
Next we have Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka. I love the expression. It just kind of captures the whimsical, slightly sinister nature of this guy. And truthfully, the entire outfit with the hair hat combo especially is pretty nice.
Then we have Elphaba from Wicked as well. What a crazy hair mold for her. The entire outfit looks great.
Representing Ninjago again is the Spectral Dragonian. I would say one of the coolest kind of enemy factions for Ninjago we've seen in a long time. The color scheme, the Force Ghost aspect of the translucent body parts, and the armor being all draconified is very cool.
Two-Face from the Dark Knight movie looks really, really good. I love the custom hairpiece for him. You could definitely tell it's the movie version rather than the comics version.
Yeah, another very dark character to depict in Lego, but honestly, it looks extremely good in Lego.
Lego does not support violence in any way imaginable. Look at this minifig.
In 63rd place, we have Gingerbread Darth Vader, which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say in my lifetime. It's crazy. It's just wild that this even exists. From the cape to the entire body. It just shows that when Lego Star Wars wants to do crazy stuff, they can.
In 62nd place, we have the first version Creeper. I know it's not the most immaculate thing. Hey, and maybe this doesn't even count as a minifig. Maybe this goes against our rules, but it does on brick set, and such a cool addition to the Creeper Lego set, having this deep cut Easter egg of what the Creeper originally looked like.
We weren't necessarily fans of all of the CMF figures this year, but the Bogeyman stood out, maybe because of its kind of monster fighters, hidden side, monstrous vibe.
Yeah, crazy big face. That's horrifying. Oh, wow. How is Damian Wade this high? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. How is Robin this high, bro?
You mean, how is he this low? This is a great version of Damian Wayne with the brand new dual fabric cape and everything. It's fantastic. There's where the bias starts to creep in.
Here's where the bias starts to creep in when we got Chew at 59th place. But you have to admit, it's a pretty immaculate minifigure. Great arm printing with the Arlong Pirates tattoo. Just yes. Big lips, iconic to his character.
Next is Werewolf Spider-Man from Spider-Verse CMF, the first of potentially many on this list. Wow. I don't even know what to say about this. It captures that kind of energy of zombie Captain America, just where they go all out on the molds and the prints and everything, and they do it for Werewolf Spider-Man.
Captain America World War II edition. Finally. He could definitely have more detail, but we're trained to not expect any detail from Marvel minifigs, especially on Captain America legs. But that torso is 100% giving the Captain America 1 one of the best movies, one of my favorite movies. Yes.
Continuing on the Marvel superheroes is the Iron Legion minifigure. Very beautiful, very clean. There's something about this color scheme. It's very clean, very polished.
Army massable goes great with your modulars, yes. Then we have Lex Luthor, who is back. I think definitely much cooler of a minifig than the Superman one in the mech. It should have been Lex Luthor mech. And basically, he carried the Superman movie as well. He was the best part. But this is cool, really cool torso and leg printing.
Next is Hobgoblin. And while this may not be the best Hobgoblin we've ever received, it's honestly really well done, especially with the torso and the legs.
Batwoman, Daniel Awa says, is an upgrade from the last Batwoman because of this new cape.
Oh man, having this cape in red and having her like flying over the Lego Arkham Asylum, it's awesome. It's just a crazy silhouette. I love it.
Next we have Worf. Love this brand new head mold. Love the Star Trek uniform with the arm printing. We had to get some Star Trek representation on here.
They clearly spared no expense in making this a beautiful version of a Klingon minifig. Like, more Star Trek minifigs, please. If all of them are going to have this level of quality. Next is Ultimate Green Goblin. A little more mechanized version of the Goblin suit, but very nicely done, wouldn't you say?
Please, somebody sell me this minifigure. I need this minifigure. This is why I have to get the new Daily Bugle, because, well, am I going to have to get Venomized Captain America on the aftermarket with Mysterio? Please, can someone give me this minifigure for really, really cheap, please? But Anti-Venom was really cheap. Anti-Venom's super dope. And it is brand new to Lego this year, so I'm sure if we get a bunch in the future, it's like loses its hypeness, but it's just clean face printing and torso printing. Such a cool minifigure to get. Wait, I have an idea. Let's get more Venom-related characters in Lego form.
Agent Venom next, maybe? In 49th place, we're in the top 50 now. This is crazy. It just keeps getting better from here. We have Plo Koon with an all refreshed look from his original Lego appearance. Very nicely done. Like, I have absolutely no complaints about this, and the head mold is fantastic.
Such a goated character. Then we have the Spot. So cool to get him as a minifigure. Yeah, we're okay. We're getting in the ultra cool stuff, but a lot of people are sad. Oh, he doesn't have arm printing. They were taking the Bluey Dalmatian arms and putting it on Spot, but he looks really great.
Next is Iron Patriot. Iron Patriot as a design is awesome. In Lego, it's also awesome.
Just something about War Machine in general. I don't know. Okay, then we have Obi-Wan, Clone Wars version specifically. This honestly looks close to a CMF minifigure. I'm not going to lie, because the arm printing goes such a long way, especially with his outfit in the Clone Wars, having the emblem and printing armor on the sides.
The straight hit of nostalgia for any kid growing up with the Clone Wars show.
Immaculate. And then there's the Jango Fett. Like, they were just cooking with some of these Star Wars figs.
And yet we put Blathers above them.
No.
What?
I mean, no, duh. Like, come on. You gotta be trolling me, bro. The Animal Crossing minifigures are so immaculate, down to the printing, and the Sonic minifigs for that matter, but
whatever they're cooking with these Animal Crossing minifigures, just spread that love everywhere. Because Celeste also, the other owl, is awesome. You even have, like, the dual-colored arm printing and everything.
I think I like Celeste a little bit more just because of the face. Looks a little more chibi and kawaii. Next, 42 place, Spider-Man India. He has a regular face as well as the masked face, which goes a huge, long, super... I give up. I'm not talking for the next 10 minutes.
Why?
I keep messing up my speech.
I'm tripping over my words too. It's just so many wonderful things you could say. Our synonym and thesaurus book is running out of things to say of these beautiful figures. Something about the red and medium azure just really makes this figure pop, along with the gold highlights. I think it's an excellent Spider-Man. Next is Miles Morales. The pictures of this don't do it justice because in person you have the metallic silvery blue printing for all the lightning bolts, and it makes it one of the best, well, likely the best Miles Morales we've ever had. In 40th place, we have Jack Sparrow himself, back from the dead, back from Lego Purgatory. Fantastic execution with the hair and like the beads in the hair and everything, the hat. There's just like no complaints with this.
Okay, I gotta go back to talking now that we're back to Animal Crossing. Mabel, yes. One of the best NPCs in my opinion, because going to the clothing store is one of the funnest parts about Animal Crossing New Horizons and getting new outfits for your person. So yes, it would be nice if we had 2 Mabel sisters, but at least we got one with a brand new, hedgehog mold. And as soon as Daniel Leo saw Poppy, he started yawning. I don't blame you, Daniel Leo. It's late. I don't blame you, but with Poppy, you should be a little more hyped because this is one of our handful of squirrel minifigures. And thank goodness we're getting some more squirrel minifigures. Squirrel Girl, please, now.
We've got dual molded arms. Like, they go so hard for these Animal Crossing ones. Next is Peter B. Parker. And this does include the Mayday nanofig with it, but even just on his own in his pink fluffy robe, it's just something so distinct about this. You know, it's iconic from the movie, and it's just I don't know. I feel like this will be me in a few years whenever I have kids.
Daniel Leo sig fig and my sig fig, Spider Gwen, just the best Spider Gwen, most accurate down to the teeth, down to the dual molded hair.
Okay, maybe this is a little higher than it should be. This is Dream Smasher, the villain from Dream. I just am a sucker for this design. I know they're reusing some of the, like the helmet mold and everything, but it's just quirky. This kind of pixelated skull face on the front, the extra straps and chains and everything on the front. It's very like Kingdom Hearts coded in a way.
This is very Android coded. Like, okay, wait, but this is the first time we had a Volt cape. What the heck? Next, we have Cyborg Spider Woman, the craziest detail ever. Sorry, that was an exaggeration, hyperbole, but just look at the chains and the barbed wire and the printing all around this is just insane. Next, we have Digi Harumi.
Yeah, she's way higher than casual Harumi. Holy cow.
Well, yeah, I mean, just look at her, like the dual molded head with translucent, transparent, the printing, this is extremely crazy.
Yeah, it's like a dope character design that they did, and then a dope minifigure execution. Just what Dreams was cooking again this year on their minifigs. It's crazy.
And by the way, her name is One. Next, we have Arlong. Yes, this one actually grew on me. When we first saw the pictures, Daniel Leo were like, no, where's his molded nose? This looks sucky, but it actually grows on you when you see it in person with the shark fin on the back, triple molded hat, hair, fin piece. The torso looks super accurate to the live action and actually including the Arlong Pirates tattoo. Great figure.
We had to throw a bone to the Castle fans out there, of which I am one. So this is Wolfpack Beastmaster, one of the most scalped CMFs of all time. Shame on the scalpers. Immaculate detailing. This is just what every Castle fan would want and need.
Yeah, scalpers, stop it now. We're not turning Lego into a scalping business. And Lego Pokemon, we're just not turning Lego into a scalping business. You do not want to see me when I'm angry. Trust me. Next, we have Web Slinger. Methuselah Bias, one of my favorite of the Spider-Man CMF. It just looks immaculate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the custom cloth piece with the printing on it and everything is beautiful. They could not have done a more diverse wild selection for this CMF.
And the horse and the lasso. Yeah.
Speaking of crazy CMF is Spider Bite. I know a lot of people don't love this one as much as I do, but this is a phenomenal figure. You want what people understand. This is everything that a minifigure should be, I think, as far as execution. Maybe not the most relevant or craziest character or whatever, but the execution of this is crazy. And you get 2 different hair pieces, one with the helmet and one without. Amazing.
Translucent arms, translucent legs, with side leg printing, with toe printing, and like even just the spider on her torso has a little heart for the head. It's just so immaculate down to the millimeter. Then we have Barbosa, who needs to be demoted down to the bottom of the list.
Come on. He's so cool. He's one of the most important characters in one of the coolest movie franchises, Pirates of the Caribbean, and the execution here is great. The printing, perfectly accurate. The face, you can tell exactly who it is, and cherry on top, the hair hat combo. We've never seen like a pirate hair hat combo this cool before, I don't think.
Yeah, Mihawk needed this hat just without the hair. I get it. No, I get it. It's just tough because, yeah, pirate. If you want actually cool pirate sets, you'd go the One Piece theme. It sounds like Pirates of the Caribbean is going to be like a thing of the past now. Okay, next we have Iron Patriot Mark II. Mind blown. Unfortunately, I'm not spending $55 for this minifigure, but fortunately, Cameron Studios will send this to me for free. Just look at this thing. I love the face printing, the just maxed out torso printing. War Machine, Iron Patriot has some of the most raw minifigures.
There's not a single bad Iron Patriot minifigure. And Zoro is fantastic. All of his versions were fantastic this year, honestly. Especially the bandana that he has. The sword accessory that clips on his neck so he can do his secret technique. Well, not so secret, but executed flawlessly. The only gripe would be on his side parted hair, which is just not accurate to the show.
Yeah, I love displaying him with the bandana and the three sword style. Looks completely accurate. Sanji as well looks extremely accurate with a brand new hairpiece. One of the sides of his face is Jonesy, unfortunately, but specifically this outfit for Sanji with the pinstripe shirt and suit when he first joins the crew. Oh my gosh. Who's better than Sanji, bro? Nobody. He should be number one, bro.
You have 24 other guys who we claim are better, bro. Speaking of which, in 24th place is Erlong. Erlong is fantastic. Monkey Kid should not be dead. They gave us figures like this. This is raw and dope and awesome. It exudes the mythical Chinese mythology that he hails from the hair crown to the new armor piece to like the dog wolf armor on his chest, bro.
This is COVID-19 Erlong with a face mask and everything. The one Monkey Kid representative on the list, which is unfortunate, but we didn't get that many sets, and he deserves to be high up here in top 25 for sure. Is he better than Sasha, though? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves right now. Just Sasha's color scheme. Like, of course, it's an Animal Crossing fig with immaculate mold and printing, but the color scheme on Sasha, bro. What is this, light cyan with a Leatherman jacket?
Yeah, beautiful color scheme. It's crazy. Like, we have a limited palette in Lego colors, and when they do something that's fresh and different with the minifigures, it just makes it pop so much more. Next is my favorite of all of the Animal Crossing figures, maybe ever. This is Lily. Perfect molded frog head shape, and the rest of the body is nice. The teal also is a very nice color that works really well with the teal and the coral is a great combo.
The big rosy cheeks, the frog cheeks, and I think this was a brand new mold for this frog specifically. Next we have Oro. Okay. Oh my gosh. Gosh, what is there even to say? I'm running out of adjectives. I'm running out of synonyms. Amazing gold skull printing, but this hat mold, completely new just for him, and I don't think it's ever gonna come back unless he comes back. What other minifig? Maybe some like Charon, or I don't know, maybe some Fortnite figs could use that mold.
It's pretty funny when they do these that are just craziest molds that they just will probably never do again. We're now in the top 20 minifigures of 2025, and finally we have a green Poison Ivy. Man, this is just arguably the best Poison Ivy minifigure we've ever had. Better than Lego Batman movie version, I think. It's beautiful. And Matt loves it as well, right, bro? You're a Batman fan?
Yeah, I don't know why people love the Lego movie one so much. I get it has a lot of detail per square inch, but this looks like the villainous Poison Ivy. One of the best figures of Arkham Asylum, without a doubt. But is it better than Stitches from Animal Crossing? I don't think so. Not on my watch. Fortunately, Animal Crossing ends here on this list with Stitches being our favorite minifigure from the Animal Crossing this year. Just look at it. It's the perfect balance of like the cute and uncanny with the X'd out eyes and this vibrant color scheme. Love it. Am I really going to spend so much money for this one figure? This is one I have to bricklink, please. Guys, should I bricklink this? I don't know.
19th spot is the new Iron Man. Definitely more comicsy Iron Man, but it's so well done. Something's fresh about seeing an Iron Man that's a little more comics based and not straight out of the MCU.
I guess it could be more comics based for the OG Iron Man if it even had less printing and less detail, which sounds weird to say. But yeah, those gold arms go a long way. Those gold abs go a long way. And the gold thighs. Super, and the fact that you could get this for $15 with the Ultron, oh my gosh. Yeah, one of the best figs for sure. Speaking of Ultron, we got two of the best Ultron minifigs I think this year. They honestly are the top two, if not Ultron Mark 1 I would also put up there. But This is the Age of Ultron specifically. Yeah. Just seeing those rings in the side of his mouth. Like, you hear James Spader voice, bro. They cooked. It's the ultimate Ultron. It's the final form Ultron, which they haven't done yet. The final boss Ultron of the movie.
Beautiful. And that's not even the best Ultron of the year, because the next one is like the raw, dope Ultron from the comics. Something about that like smile that he has in the eyes that they didn't quite capture in the movie version just gives him a little extra menace and intimidation.
You always think of that classic artwork with the particles generating in the mouth, which they translated perfectly here. And Ultron always just looks cooler in the comics compared to movies, in my opinion, so we had to put the comics one above it.
I mean, that's the case with a lot of Marvel characters.
Next, we have Dracul Mihawk of the Seven Warlords of the Sea, one of the strongest One Piece characters in the universe. Holy crap, he does need a bigger hat, unfortunately.
Yeah, he needs a feather or something at least.
Yeah, there is a lot of room for improvement on this fig. We are including his accessory in this ranking, the Yoru sword. Oh my gosh, he got a brand new mold. But yeah, I like the trench coat printing and the boots printing. I think it does work as a Mihawk. It does need some improvements, but just the fact that it's Mihawk is kind of pushing it up with bias up on this list so high.
Next is Alfred Molina Doc Ock from the new Spider-Man trade battle and from Spider-Man 2. Between this and like his previous gray suit version from Spider-Man No Way Home, it's hard to say what's the best Alfred Molina Doc Ock we've ever had, because this one is so well done. It's basically perfect.
13th spot is Buggy the Clown. His head mold is so cool, and his face printing is so dope. His face printing looks like it could be from anime or live action. Is his coat now just brown instead of yellow or orange? Yes, unfortunately, but it does look good.
Yeah, the graphic design team clearly understood the assignment with this character.
Great Batman time.
Okay, as soon as you see any bat suit, you have to slander it immediately. This is awesome. This is one of the freshest bat suits ever, because it's Batwing. Are you telling me this doesn't excite you, bro? Shiny, metallic, futuristic, like Iron Man-y looking Batman character. Oh.
Would you rather have this or Clayface?
Yeah, Clayface would be top of the list, but we didn't get Clayface, so Batwing will have to do.
I guess, yeah, it's the Iron Man Batman.
It's definitely slightly more like armored, techie type take on Batman.
Guys, who's cooler, Iron Man or Batman? Who do you think, Daniel Leo? Honestly, who do you think is cooler, Daniel Leo? Iron Man or Batman?
I think Batman is cooler, but I don't know. Check out one of our many vids about Iron Man versus Batman. There are redeeming factors to both. I think the design of Batman is cooler in this case.
The more I think about it, Batman's extremely close to Superman. It's like a character that barely has any flaws. Okay, he's brooding. What else does Batman have? He's OP with plot armor. Like, Iron Man was such a flawed character from the beginning. And then the Iron Man suit is a projection of... We'll get into it in a whole different video, or maybe never. Just... I love how Marvel has a little bit more flawed characters than just... Okay, I'm going to cut this whole thing out.
This isn't even Batman.
So this is a Batman copycat.
This is Luke Fox, even though this suit looks way more like this David Zavimbe version. For some reason, they're calling it the Luke Fox version.
It's the Batman War Machine.
If that helps you understand it, then yeah.
W Batwing. We love Batwing. He got leg printing. He got toe printing. He's got an arc reactor in the middle. We love Batwing, bro. He's so freaking dope. Okay. But you know who's even doper is Spider-Man 2099, because he's from 2099, bro. They even went as far as including his cape in this. Well, the printing, the sidearm printing, it's also immaculate.
Yeah, and even including his assistant Lila with the heart eyes and everything, the attention to detail is out of the world here.
Let us know in the comments below, if you could only have one minifigure, who would it be? Batwing or Spider-Man 2099? If you could only have one and the others deleted forever. I'm curious. I think a lot of people will say Batwing. Next, we're going in the top 10. Top 10. Let's just get into it, Daniel Lewa. Number 10th pick has to be
the one, the only OG Peely. We just need to appreciate this right now, because Lego has elevated this character in Lego form easily better than the actual Fortnite version. So I love that when we can see the minifig that makes a better version of what we've already seen in other media, and that's exactly what this is.
What a fun big mold of that banana mold. What cute chibi eyes. Simple yet detailed. This and like Cuddle Team Leader, these are Fortnite's mascots, bro. You know how many variations of Peely we have in the game? It's become a meme at this point where it's like another Peely, another Fortnitemares Peely. That's just how impactful he is. He is the Iron Man and the Batman of Fortnite, bro. He is that guy. He really is that guy. He could be the number one of the list. He could be one of the best minifigs of all time. Just look at him, bro. And yeah, we have Tribal Peely this year too, which is super dope. but it just doesn't get better than this beautiful Amarillo Peely.
And yet, we have 9 other guys over Peely, starting with Metal Sonic. Why is he this high, bro?
What do you mean? Why do you even need to ask that, bro? You really like see these dual molded metallic arms first and foremost. You really gonna see this dual molded head with silver in it. Look at the robotic eyes too. This is straight from the Sonic games, bro. And the head mold, the tri spikes in the back is so freaking cool. And you can actually move the head. It has another hole on the back of the head if you want to make it like in flying form. It's just immaculate. How do Sonic and Animal Crossing have such perfect minifigures down to the millimeter? Even the molding on his cheeks for those bolts right there.
They really adapt as best they can some of these Sonic figures, and this is probably one of the best. Okay, in number 8 spot, we have one of the spoilers, Emperors of the Sea. We have Shanks, and this, maybe he's not as crazy or zany with all the wild new molds and arm printing and whatever some of these other figs on here, but the adaptation is perfection from the media. It's something we've never seen before in Lego as far as character-wise. The actual figure looks very, very good, especially when you take into account his dual molded hat hair combo.
Yeah, getting that red straw hat hair piece. Yeah, he doesn't have leg printing, dual molded legs, but he's just wearing plain pants in the thing. You can actually rotate his cape to cover his arm that gets chomped off, bro. This guy was so OP, he had to nerf himself, bro, by cutting off an arm, and he's still that guy. And yes, the cherry on the cake is rotating his head to get the reflective eyes for the Conqueror's hockey. They put detail into this minifigure. It may not look crazy and extravagant like a CMF, but how could he not be up here? Yes. 7th place. Boom, baby. Miles G. Prowler. It's just ridiculous when one minifigure gets 3 new pieces. He got a new dual braids piece, and then the mask dual braids piece, and then this custom cape piece. Like, why? I know it's a CMF, but some CMFs don't. Werewolf Spider-Man didn't get that. I guess they have a certain amount of budget, and a lot of it went to him. My golly.
And I'm so glad they did, because this is just, in my opinion, one of the coolest, rawest, dopest minifigures they've ever made in the history of Lego. And Methuselah did not let me put this any higher, and we will see why. But man, I just love this minifigure, and I have absolutely zero complaints.
I'm sorry. Speaking of mascots, yes, it's definitely Durburger, Peely, Cuddle Team Leader. Yeah. I almost dubbed. Just wow. Just wow. What is there to say?
This was our most desired Fortnite minifigure of all time before we even knew it existed. And fortunately, the execution here is absolutely flawless. Looks just like the digital Lego Fortnite version, and it's a great interpretation of the actual Beef Boss cosmetic.
I hope they reuse this hamburger mold for other Beef Boss variants. Just please. So cool. Next is Super Shadow.
And Super Shadow makes me think of Nilla wafers and a banana cream pudding.
He doesn't like this bright yellow, but he's fine with the bright lavender of Prowler.
You're really going to tell me that this color scheme is cooler or better than Prowlers?
I don't know, like the color scheme is better, but the minifigure, yes. This is it's like a CMF minifigure in a playset, bro. And it's ridiculous. Because Super Shadow's like glowing bright yellow. That's the thing. He's glowing. And the fact that he has the sidearm printing with metallic gold on it. The fact that he has dual molded legs with the banana to the white with leg printing and metallic on it. It's going to be one of the most treasured minifigs in my collection, bro. This has got to stay dust free in a bookcase somewhere, bro. And you can get this in the Bio Lizard with Supersonic.
The main thing I'm impressed about is just how well that Lego was able to capture the shaping of these very cartoonish heads. And they didn't go out the whole ugly Sonic route with this, because like it's perfect. All of the Sonic minifigures have the same thing. It could have been a lot more like the Bluey figs, which, you know, give credit where credit's due. They're okay, but they don't capture what they represent well enough in minifigure form. This does. So even if I don't love the color scheme or whatever, I can at least appreciate that much.
I'm just surprised how crazy their printing accuracy has gotten, because you see even like his eyelash, like around his eyes, it's so precise, and all these different colors being printed on the same piece.
Some of these minifigures are just too good to be put into words. Mecha Team Leader, thank goodness that set came with a minifigure. Look at this. Sidearm printing. the detail on every single component of his body that perfectly matches both the mech and his in-game Fortnite skin. Too cool.
It is too cool. First time seeing this head mold as well. Definitely could be reused in the future, but for any character to have leg printing and side arm printing, it would be Mecha Team Leader because it's capturing the different aspects and elements of its limbs. Just see the hamburger on the feet and the Tomato Town guy on the feet. It's ridiculous. It's too much. It's a prized possession. It's the cherry on top of that set. Okay, how did Rosie Cotton end up in third?
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not even a prank. I think I just misordered the slide. Okay, so
no way, bro.
Turns out we're big Rosie Cotton fans, guys.
The whole
Third
order.
place.
Oh my gosh, the whole order is screwed up.
Oh, who did this kick out of the top 100?
So that means, because we had backup ones in the top 100, there would have been. How did that even happen? Venomized Doc Ock was our number 1. Now he's 101. So something happened while we were filming. Spider-Man 2099 would have been the 10th place. Okay. Or we just keep it as is. Rosie Cotton is the 3rd place, bro. Oh. Is this our only Lord of the Rings character in the list anyway?
That is so sad considering how far we've fallen with Lego Lord of the Rings.
Sorry, guys. I'm deleting Rosie Cotton. Honorable mention her. She's now deleted. So that means Mecha Team Leader was in 3rd place, not 4th place. What is our 2nd place?
2nd place is one of the most fantastic Lego minifigures ever. Superlative. Spider-Punk, Hobie Brown from the Spider-Verse CMF. Holy cow, Methuselah. I am just losing my mind over this guy's detail. And all of the extra components that they added to make it the best minifigure possible. The huge new awesome dreads. His other head print with like all the piercings and everything too. It's crazy.
Yeah, like you say with Miles, this is everything that I would want from a Lego minifigure too. Because it is, you could say, overly detailed, but it works this way. You have his shoes, you have the side leg printing. Printing's just maxed out. Even on the back, it looks extremely dope. His dripping face print, it's everything. And having, yes, the brand new mohawk piece and brand new hair piece, it was easily number 1 or number 2.
No question. And it's hard to translate this kind of thing from the screen where he has a very distinct art style. It's very chaotic. And they were able to capture that so well here in Lego form. Like even there's frets on the guitar.
But Daniel Lewis said there could only be one.
The one piece, right, Methuselah?
Oh no, One Piece bias. Hey, Daniel Lewa agreed to put Luffy as number 1. It's like the Going Merry won our top sets that we got this year as well. So, hey, I guess Luffy and the Going Merry are the best set and minifigure of the year. Because specifically Luffy with stretchy arms with the hat, I think is one of the coolest ways to display him. Or even just a regular Luffy without stretchy arms and the hat. But the fact they gave him a brand new hairpiece, a brand new hat hairpiece is ridiculous. And then just the hat separately to hold in his hand while he's not wearing it is ridiculous. But it just looks so immaculate, and it's coming from a non-CMF set. It's coming just in regular play sets, and it's got the dual molded legs with the printing, with the sandals. It looks just like the manga, anime and the live action. How could you be mad at this, bro?
If everybody's favorite character from their favorite show, movie, game, whatever, was depicted as lovingly in Lego form as Monkey D. Luffy was, Lego fans would be completely happy and never complain about anything ever again. That's just how good this is. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and they spared no expense in making it possible. Why not give the same love and treatment? Maybe it's a budget thing. Maybe it's a rights thing. Who knows? But at least we can say that Monkey D. Luffy of the Straw Hat Pirates is going to the grand line in fashion and style as the best Lego minifigure of 2025.
It's been an hour of filming, and Rosie Higginbottom from Lord of the Rings ruined our whole ranking. So Daniel Lewa now has to go to sleep.
The thing with these rankings is that everyone is going to have different one. I would be concerned if you had the exact same one. In fact, hopefully Rosie Cotton is your number 1 minifig.
Yeah, at least let us know what your top 1 favorite minifigure is. If you want to go all out and even do top 5, 10. That would be super cool to see because everyone's taste is different, and there are some amazing minifigures we didn't even include. Should I even show some of these honorable mentions? Ender Knight, George Washington Carver, Bluey, Pirate CMF, Red Bull Guy, Sir Isaac Newton, the Wizard, like Aldrich Killian, like the Palpatine, like K2, like Santa Villager. There's way too much. It's overwhelming. There's way too much.
Yeah, we're eating good this year as LEGO minifig fans. Of course, that is theme dependent. Maybe some people in some theme, like Lord of the Rings, aren't eating quite as well as people in Fortnite, One Piece, Animal Crossing, Sonic. All the video game themes actually doing very well.
Yeah, so thank you, Daniel Lewa, for letting me add my bias to the list. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for super destroying the subscribe button and the like button, hitting the like button over and over, and hype points. Use your hype points on the video. Let's hype this up. Can we hype this up, guys?
Hype this thing up!
Or just watch and lurk. Even if you made it this far and you're hearing what I'm saying and you don't do any of that, it's pretty ridiculous. So I super appreciate that. And we super appreciate our channel members as well. I'm Lidme, MC Go, Uncle Michael, Uncle Norman, Oliver J. the Ginger Lender, Shui Lee, Grandma Susan, Norman Davis, Dr. Dan PhD, Sir Grizz, Richie Rage, Langster Bills, Jub Orgus, Mary KJ, Jolly, The Brick Patch, Lego Man Cam, Little Homie, Zola, Just, Salvador, Isedo, Jimmy Jam, Goopy, Sharp Chest Paint, Scrabbit, brand new channel members, Arisara Hoffman, who has a doggy profile picture.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I don't know if we've ever talked before. That's just amazing. Just thank you. And Null.Builds. Null Builds is a new channel member as well. Also a fellow Eternals fan, I think. Finally, we got real ones. Okay. So thank you so much, Null Builds and Ari Sara. I hope you guys enjoy our channel member only videos.
And if any of you made it this far in the video, put Daft Punk in the comments below and you'll be recognized as a real one.
Put Venomized Luffy if you made it this far in the video.
Poggers! Hype this up!
Grow up.
Poggers! Hype this up!
Grow up.
Poggers! Hype this up!
Grow up.
Poggers! Hype this up!
Get a job.
Poggers.